What's up, y'all? This your girl Lala Poppins. I'm back with another video, and if you watched my last video, this is a part 2 to that. I'm actually gonna be telling you guys when I actually met my real mother. I was 21 years old when I met my birth mom. Surprisingly, I had no type of emotion whatsoever. I didn't even know what to say. I had everything lined up or what I was gonna say when I first met her, but it was just blank. I was empty. I was speechless. But she did most of the talking, did most of the crying. The talk, she never really explained anything. It never really was about why or anything like that. It's just, she started talking about her boyfriend and all the other kids that was taken and stuff like that. It never was. We never really. Still to this day, and it's been 8 years. It's been about 8 years. It still has not been that type of talk. No why, no nothing. I mean, I do know that my mom was an addict. That's all I know. I don't really know from everybody else's standpoint. In her, she was an addict. But I've never really had that one-on-one conversation with her about feelings. Usually when kids get adopted and they go back to their moms or they meet their moms or whoever for the first time, they usually have that talk of why it happened and certain things that were going on. All I know is that my mom was an addict. It's like she doesn't have any type of feelings towards the situation at all. And I'm not gonna say she doesn't care, but I just don't think she know how to express her feelings. I don't think she was ever taught how to express her feelings, or I just don't know. I just don't know. But I'm not gonna lie, I did have some type of, I didn't go into it with anger, you know? And thank God, and that's what I mean when I say that for me being adopted was a blessing. It really was, y'all, because when that depression kicked in me, my mom, she immediately got help for me. And they showed me ways to channel that emotion, that anger, how to express it. And now I know how to express my anger. Instead of fighting or breaking stuff, or I just talk. I talk through my problems. It helps me a lot. But like I was saying, thank God that I've had that help, learning how to channel my emotions in a more positive way. Because had I not, I don't even know how I would have walked into the situation with me meeting my mom for the first time in over 20 years. I don't know how I probably would have handled that. I don't know how I would have handled that. So being adopted was a blessing for me. Now, I didn't go into an angry, but I was looking for more of an explanation that I still have not got. All it was I was going through this. I didn't I'm gonna say my biological mother never took accountability for her own action. It was always somebody else's fault. Someone got me hooked on this, so I did that. And it was never, I'm sorry for such and such and such a I should have, it was never her taking accountability for her own action and her own part in anything. It was always somebody else's fault for why I was not in her life. It was always somebody else's fault. And then another thing I learned is when you are adopted and when you, because some people, not everybody get a chance to meet their biological parents, but if you do, one thing I've noticed is when you're adopted and you finally meet your biological parent and you talk about your life growing up and you mention your mom that raised you growing up, it's like a, that's my fault. It's not my fault. You know, if I mention my mom to my biological mother, then it becomes I'm being smart. I'm doing it on purpose. No. If you ask me about my life, I have to mention my mom. She was the biggest part of my life. So I'm going to have to mention her. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have had no second chance at life. So I have to mention her. So then they start to put the blame on you as if it's your fault that you went through what you went through. You know, I was a kid. I didn't choose that for me. I didn't choose to be adopted. I didn't choose for you to walk away out of my life and never return until 20 years later. I didn't choose that. So don't put the blame on me. Don't blame me for my upbringing. Don't blame me because you missed out on 20-something years of my life. Don't blame that on me. Do I have a close relationship with her now? No. Would I like to? Yes. I would love to be able to call her up and talk to her about things and discuss things with her and to get her opinion on things and advice, and who wouldn't want that? But I still feel like the growth, and maybe I need to grow a little bit more too in this situation, but I feel like as the older adult in this situation who chose this situation, I feel like the accountability, you need to take accountability for your actions, you know? And until I get that understanding, until I feel like the guilt is not on anybody else or the blame is not on anybody else, then I feel like I can have a better relationship with my mom and things will go smoothly, and maybe we can build us a mother-daughter relationship, you know, like maybe she wants to have. I don't know, baby steps. But right now I feel like the maturity and the growth is not there, and it's just not on her end, it's mine too. I go through a lot of things in my own personal life that I take out on a lot of people sometimes, yes, and I blame other people, but something such as this topic, I feel like you need to be a little bit more mature and you need to take accountability for your actions and stop blaming other people for why you haven't seen me in 20-something years. That's my opinion on it. I will say she looks good. You know, I look just like her. I look just like her. Just like her. And that was a very emotional thing for me to see. For you to literally somebody's twin. I'm really my mom's twin. And it's like, wow. You know? You're my mom. This is my mom. You gave birth to me. It was one of them things. You know, yeah. But yeah, y'all, like I said, I would love to have a better relationship with her. And maybe it'll get there it'll get there in due time. It'll get there, but we really need to learn how to grow up, be mature, and take accountability for our own actions. And that's just what it is. It's cut and dry. That's just what it is. Um but that is all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching my videos. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and see you guys soon on another video. Thank you.